crack 'em a cop, everybody. I just finished doing this track by track and realized I didn't press record. Boy, that sucks. But I'm going to make this even better. This will even be better than the last one. It'll be way more entertaining. I hope. Alright. I came up with this. All Shook Up from Cheap Trick versus Escape from Journey. Alright, first Cheap Trick. I freaking love that album. Love it. I put it up there with the first four. Seriously, it's up there. The first album of All Shook Up to me is the best Cheap Trick. I have a couple complaints about it. I'll talk about it later. But that album, to me, it didn't get a lot of respect. Album cover is very new wave-ish. The album's not. But it turned a lot of people off. Because by this time, all my buddies moved on to Van Halen, Iron Maiden, stuff like that. I did too, don't get me wrong. But I still checked this out and loved it in 1980. And I still do today. But I have a couple complaints. This right here has not aged well, to me. I was listening to it, and man, there's songs on there that just suck. They're terrible. And then there's some of the greatest Journey songs ever. Well, I wouldn't go that far, because I hate Jonathan Cain. But I will put one of them, like in my top Journey songs. There's 3 that I really love on this album. There may be more. So let's do this. Let's make it more entertaining, shall we? All right, we start with Stop This Game versus Don't Stop Believing. Stop This Game. Now, I'm going to Stop This Game, but Don't Stop Believing. I was listening. This is why I haven't listened to this album in decades. Really. And I did put it on the other day. And while listening to it, I had this little list of all bands, how many albums they have. And I went looking through my list and I found that I had the same amount of tracks. So I was like, all right, let's do All Shook Up versus Journey. And listening to this album and hearing the opening track, Don't Stop Believing, I was like, man, this is a good song. It is a good song. I understand why it's probably the biggest selling song ever, or one of them. It's a great tune. Most popular Journey song. I really love that song. I do love it. But it loses. Stop This Game, man. Right there off the bat with the song starting, you can tell it's kind of different. And also the beginning of Stop This Game is that build up, that note build up. That's the same note that ends Sgt. Pepper on Day in a Life. That goes downward and then comes back up on this album. George Martin produced it. Fucking awesome. It's a great song. And Cheap Trick is a band I've seen so many times. And they always change the set list. And man, there was like 2 or 3 shows I went to out of like over 100 that they threw out Stop This Game. They threw it out. And I was like, oh man, Stop This Game. It's a rare one, but they play it now and then. Stop This Game wins. All right, next. Just Got Back versus Stone in Love. Oh. Man, listening to Stone in Love today when I put the album on, I'm like, this is a great tune. Not one of it wouldn't be in my top 3 off the album, by the way, but it's a great tune. It rocks. So does Just Got Back, but I gotta go with Journey. I gotta give that one to Journey. All right, next, Baby Loves to Rock versus Who's Crying Now. Easily Baby Loves to Rock, because I never liked Who's Crying Now. That song is so Jonathan Cain. I hate it. I hate that song. I love Baby Loves to Rock. A lot of people, there's a lot of people out there that I watch on YouTube that reviews Cheap Trick albums or reviews all these bands I like, And I watch them. I'm just like you. You people that are watching me talk about music, I'm just like you. I do the same thing. I go watch other. The only person I don't watch is me. Once I'm done with this, I edit it, render, and put it up because I already know what the show's like. You know what I mean? So when I go watch a Cheap Trick review, and a lot of people say Baby Loves to Rock is kind of like a 50s, or I've heard other bands, but nobody ever mentions the Who generation, My Generation. It's the same damn song. I mean, the same structure, you know? And it even has that little, you know, what John Entwistle does with the bass solo in the middle. They do it too, but they add a guitar solo, bass solo, guitar. It's very alike. And I love the song. It wins. All right, next. Can't Stop It, But I'm Gonna Try versus Keep On Running. I like them both, but I love one of them. And I like the other one. The one I love, and I think is the best song on the album, is Can't Stop It, But I'm Gonna Try. One of the greatest Cheap Trick songs ever. And Keep On Running, I like it. It's all right. It's not great, you know. It's not like La Doo Da or, you know, a lot of the earlier stuff with Greg Raleigh, the superior version. But it's not bad. It's all right. Anthrax does a cover of it, which is weird. All right, next. World's Greatest Lover versus Still They Ride. This is the toughest one, I think. Let me tell you right now, man. Number one, you know, I saw this tour. I saw the All Shook Up tour, and they played the whole album except World's Greatest Lover. Ain't that weird? That I believe that song was a single. It's flopped, but it was a single. Awesome tune. I love that song. When I listen to World's Greatest Lover, man, it's like, this is why Robin Zander is my favorite singer of all time with Elvis Presley. You know? Hold on. Sorry about that phone call. Anyway, what was I saying? I didn't even watch right. I think I said something to the effect of, yeah, Robin Zander is my favorite singer. It's all over World's Greatest Lover. And that's going against Still They Ride. Journey wins. That is my second favorite song on the album. That song's amazing. I love Still They Ride. On wheels of fire, they rule the night. That fucking rules. God, Steve Perry, what a voice, man. What a voice. You know, my father, who passed away last year, and I miss him like crazy, when I was a young kid in his car, he, Lights came on the radio, the song Lights. And I go, Pop, check out this guy's voice. It's really cool. My dad's listening to it. My dad's old school. He's not even into rock. He's into Latin music and stuff. And he goes, sounds like a girl. I don't like it. That's his opinion, though. And I love my father. I miss my father like crazy. And he thought Steve Perry didn't like his voice. It's all good, man. I don't understand why people can't accept others' opinion. It's retarded. All right. I'm sorry. It's not retarded. What's the word I'm looking for? Not smart. Because retarded people are smart. Seriously. I know a few. I got a family member. Smart guy. But anyway. And he has Down syndrome. He's not retarded. That's not the right word. All right. So let's pick a random album. And go... There we go. Oh, man. What are the odds? I just listened to this today. I really did. This is my buddy. He lives in Transylvania, believe it or not. He sent me this, and it's autographed by one of the members. This is awesome, awesome stuff. What's the name of the album? Crematory. The name of the band is Sarcasm, and they fucking rule. Great heavy metal, man. Awesome stuff. Hey, I'm weird. I just listened to this earlier today. How peculiar. All right, let me get my list. I left over here when I picked up the phone. All right, now we go to side 2. High Priest of Rhythmic Noise versus Escape. I dig Escape. Don't love it, but I dig it. It's a good tune. High Priest of Rhythmic Noise, probably my second favorite song on the album. That song is amazing to me. A lot of people don't like it. I think it's Cheap Trick taking a chance into some other realm. To me, it still rocks. It kicks ass. It has that robot voice. And then Robin, just a singer in a fine choir, lives on harmony. Fucking awesome, man. High Priest of Rhythmic Noise easily wins. All right, next. Love Comes Tumbling Down versus Lay It Down. You know, I'm listening to this today. Lay It Down comes on. I'm already not crazy about Who's Crying Out. Lay It Down I thought was even worse. I was like, God, this is so bad. Lay it down, lay it down. Horrible. I don't like it. Love Comes Tumbling Down, I love that song. It's a song they wrote about Bon Scott. Yeah, a little tidbit for those that don't know. Cheap Trick and AC/DC played a lot together back in the Bond days. And there's a line in that song that goes, we played Johnny Be Good, but it wasn't something, I forgot. We played Johnny Be Good. Well, here on YouTube, if you type in Cheap Trick and AC/DC, Johnny Be Good, you'll hear Cheap Trick with Angus Young, I believe Malcolm, and Bon Scott doing a duet with Robin Zander on Johnny Be Good. It's amazing. And so is Love Comes Tumbling Down. It rocks. It kicks ass. All right, next. I Love You, Honey versus Dead or Alive. All right. Dead or Alive is the worst damn song on here. It's horrible. And now here's my complaint about All Shook Up, even though it's not a big complaint. Everything from now on, starting with I Love You, Honey, but I Hate Your Friends, is not as good as every song before it. It's front-loaded is what I'm trying to say. But I dig it. I do dig it. And that's another one I see reviewers say, oh, it sounds like the Faces. It sounds like this, that. I'm like, it sounds like the Rolling Stones to me. But I didn't leave no comment going, hey, man, not Faces, Rolling Stone, like a lot of pick listeners do. But, yeah, I'm giving it to I Love You, Honey. All right, next. Go for the Throat versus Mother, Father. All right. Go for the Throat. Again, this is like High Priest of Rhythmic Noise. It's Cheap Trick going into like another realm type thing. I like it more than I Love You, Honey, but still, it's not as good as everything before that. But it's really good. Mother, Father is the best damn song on here, and I would put that in my top Journey song, and it has that lame-ass Jonathan Cain on it. I love that song. You know, at the end of that song, where Steve Perry hits those high notes where he's going, like super high. It's amazing. And then if you watch the Live in Houston on the Escape Tour, when they do that song, he hits all those notes. Amazing. I got a cough. All right, so yeah, I'm giving it to Mother, Father, actually. All right, now we end it with Who Da King versus Open Arms. Who Da King has to be the worst Cheap Trick song ever. I mean, just stop the album when that song comes on. It's like jungle drum music. Hula, hula, hula. Oh my God, I freaking hate that song. I hate it. Who's Crying Now I would put over that crap. But not Open Arms. I love Open Arms. I do love that song. Yeah, it's a sweet little weird ballad, but it's great. You know, I was watching the other day, The Last American Virgin. Who's watched that movie? They play that song on there. Who's Crying Now? Man, the ending of that movie is so heart-wrenching. It's like, motherfucker. The girl with the eyebrows, man, screwed over that dude. It was sad, man. But it's a funny movie, especially the Latina lady part. Anyway, yeah, Open Arms wins. So this is the final score. And there you go. I'm surprised Escape got 4. But you know, Escape, like I said, heard it the other day. It wasn't that great, but it had some great songs. And I just finished talking about the songs that really suck on it. Where this one, only one song sucks. The last two is not as good as what comes before, but still good. I dig them. But anyway, what do you all think? If you know these albums, leave it in the comments below. I love reading comments. Like I was talking about earlier, I love watching reviews, but I also read their comments. You know? I watch everybody on YouTube except for one person. Me. And you know why I don't watch my reviews? Because I already seen it. I'm watching it right now as it happens. You know? And then I just, you know, edit, throw it up on YouTube, and never watch it again. But I'll read the comments, so leave comments below. You know, I may not reply to all of them, but I read them all. And, because, you know, come on. How can I reply to every comment I get? I'd be here all freaking day. I wouldn't be able to do this now. I'd be busy answering comments. But I do read them all. I do. And, and there's some I don't reply to, because some of you leave comments. I won't delete it, but, you know, you'll probably either get political or, you know, as long as you're not rude to me, I don't give a fuck what you write. But I'm not going to like it or anything. Anyway, but thank you. Thank you all for watching. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring the little notification bell. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen all shook up. And smack 'em a gob.